I'm rebuilding East Carolina in college football 25, and in each one of these videos, I'm going to be playing through an entire season. Ideally, what I want to do is we're starting in the American Conference. We have 6 years. I would like to, if we win the American Conference, throw them in the SEC, but East Carolina went 2-10 last year, so I'm not sure how well we're going to do. It looks like we have one good player on this team that's actually solid, this cornerback. He's a senior, so even though he is a deal breaker, maybe he wants to transfer, he's going to stick around. All I'm worried about is this quarterback room, and we have a freshman. We got a junior. I think what we're going to have to do is pretty much just recruit every position, though I like to see a sophomore Bond with 92 speed. That's nice. About wide receiver, we got some fast guys in here. Lots of seniors. We start the year against an FCS team. You know, this schedule's not too bad. It's not too bad, but East Carolina went 2-10, so we'll see how we can do. I'm excited to start this rebuild. First thing, got to get into recruiting. Looks like the team needs really aren't too bad on offense, some linemen, but defense is getting destroyed. We have some 4-stars. That's a good sign. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to land these 4-stars with East Carolina. I'm not sure how many hours we actually get here. We need some gyms in here. Another bust. All right, give me something to work with at least. This is rough. If this wide receiver is at least good, 96 speed, this could be the guy that leads us to a championship at East Carolina. He's a Jim. Okay, Jimmy is our #1 priority for season #1. I don't care about anything else. We need to make sure we get Jimmy on our team. We also should probably get Zach. Those are our 2 big targets. I'm going to look for a quarterback with our final hours in this first week, and then we're going to start going through the actual season, getting through the games. But we need to make sure we put together a decent board off the rip. Quarterbacks aren't the best option. I like to go after athletes instead for my quarterbacks. Just converting them over, they seem to progress a little bit better. They seem to be a little bit quicker. So that's what we're probably going to go with. All right, Ramen Brown, let's go. Bust. Right off the rip. We need to see some high gyms. I don't care about the stats necessarily. What's more important is a kid's a gym, and neither of these guys are. We need some good dev traits on a quarterback, so not liking that so far, but he could be a good option. Delgay could be a good option for us. Oh, that's perfect. We found our quarterback potentially, unless one of these guys is better. Let's start off by building out this board. Do we play a game in week 1? Let's see. No, we don't. So our first game's FCS. That's not going to be hard. I don't know what we'll do with this season. I feel like this East Carolina roster is not too terrible. It's just going to take some work, especially at the wide receiver position. Most importantly, really, the only few people I'm going to highlight in this class, this 4-star wide receiver, 96 speed, we need Jimmy, and we need Jaquez, whatever, 84 speed, Jim Dev. He's going to be at least impact. And then what I'm also going to do, I feel like we should just bring in a couple other wide receivers. It can't hurt. That's kind of my first priority whenever I take over a program. After that, we can build up everything else. 91 speed is not bad. He's from North Carolina. This should be an easy guy to bring in. Here's the highlight for East Carolina. It's mainly the jerseys. This is why I chose their program. Obviously, the purples are sick. The helmet's blocked by my face cam, which is not ideal, but I also love their blackouts. So we'll have a bunch of good options to rotate between throughout this whole year. But you never know how it's gonna go. They could come out and still beat us. What I'll probably do for most of these games, since we're trying to get through a full season, is we'll just go to like the 4th quarter, and then from there we can take over. This is what I normally like to do anyway. But if we're up by a bunch, then we have nothing to worry about. I do want to get a little feel for this offense. First and goal, let's see what we can come away with. Yeah, no, these jerseys are sick. Crowd already seems to be full too. Halfback screen, get it out there, and we need to make these guys miss. All right, I like to get this running back in motion. Severe risk of injury already. That is not our starting running back. This is not the 92 speed sophomore. I'm gonna have to change that up on the depth chart again. They're all over it. 3rd and goal already. Here we go. Ooh, I could have thrown that seam, but instead I wanted to scramble, and Garcia gets us the touchdown. Pretty sure he's just a sophomore. Maybe he's a junior. That's a good start. We're replacing him immediately. Jake Garcia, I'm sorry, buddy. You're getting replaced immediately. We're going to beat FCS Southeast to start the year. Last season, East Carolina had 2 wins, so we're already halfway to that win total. There's no way the Pandas come back now. If we start to dominate too much, like we're like destroying the American, I'm just going to throw him in the SEC by like year 4 or 5. Jake Garcia, that's the best stat line he's going to put up all year probably. We have a lead. It looks like on Cobb, we're going to jump up there after a week. We're pulling away on Jimmy's, which all I need to see. And I also went with the recruiter archetype. Oh, this guy's a JUCO sophomore. I don't want a JUCO sophomore. We're gonna have to find somebody else to go after as a lineman. 6'5" pass protector. Is he normal? Okay, sweet. Kari Missouri. That's a pretty unique name. You're gonna now be a part of East Carolina, assuming no one else takes you from us. What I did with the coach build right now is we have recruiter. I haven't decided exactly which pathways I want to go down yet, but I'm thinking we all automatically unlock the wide receiver one just so we can guarantee the 96 speed wide receiver. We have 25 coach points to spend. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet, but as the year goes on, we're going to have more of those to spend. So We'll see. Our brand exposure's going up. Good. Not many players want to transfer out of East Carolina. That is exactly what I need to see. We're playing Old Dominion. There are 74 overall on the road. We should be able to win that. 3 minutes left, 6-6. That tells you what type of offense this team has if we're in a 6-6 game with 3 minutes left. This is not a good sign. Though we do have a nice little cut up right there. We'll take a 9-yard gain. I am not excited for the rest of this year. How is it 6-6? This is not a good sign. Oh no. All right. Let's go pick up the first down. Breakaway run maybe? Ooh, they caught us. They caught us. 3rd and 5. If that corner bites down on Patterson, we're just going to hand it off. He does. And the blocks are good enough for us to get a first down. Keep on going. We're going to 2-0. I was not expecting to be 2-0 in this rebuild, but that is just as many wins as East Carolina had last year. I know it's not a tough schedule, but 2-0 should still be impressive. 9-6 is it's not a great win. Jake Garcia didn't have a good game. He didn't throw for a single touchdown. But what's important is East Carolina's 2-0. 78 overall versus 78. We might be 3-0. We're playing at home against App State. I did not think we would start off this hot. It's a good thing we put 65 on Jimmy. We're still pulling away. Now that we're in that top 5 stage, it is going to be time to go through the hard sells. You can normally guess whenever a player's at 2. As you can see, there's going to be a couple different pitches I could roll with right here. I am 100% sure though it's going to be this one because there's some red X's on the motivations for like this cell. You want all 3 of the green ticks. We don't have all 3, but I can guess it's going to be this. And then you can also throw in a soft cell just to extra boost it. Playing time's a good one, so even though it's X'd out, that soft cell is going to help us more than if I just threw on like a contact friends and family. Not a huge difference, but if your grades are good enough, it'll help. Any other top 5s we need to start doing more than sending the house on. The same right here. I think we can get away with the exact same pitch. But pretty much my number 1 recruiting tip is just send the house until top 5, and once you get to top 5, just put stuff like just do a hard sell on their motivations. That's the only adjustments I really make. Every so often I'll schedule a visit if it's like super close, so you all will see that. But like most of these guys, we're just gonna hard sell off the bat. And then I also like to fill up all 50 hours by DMing the player too. I don't like that we're down 17-0. We're basically just simming to the 4th quarter, but this might be our first loss. Did I make? Come on, let's go. Okay. I made it. All right, we have to pick up this 4th and 2. I have to stop yapping. This is an important play. At the moment, we're trailing by 10. There we go. Oh, we're breaking the tackle too. Okay. Let's see if we can hit our running back. That route never works. I don't know what it is, but it's always off target. Oh no, they're getting in pressure quick. We had to get it out. And we're still going to pick up the 1st. We're not out of this game yet. I think we can easily come back. The real question will be whether or not I turn the ball over and throw an interception. I did not mean to hit that button. I guess we're going to go with the RPO. We have nowhere to go. 3rd and 12. This is tough because what's going to probably happen is we're settling for 3. We're still going to need to get a defensive stop too. All right. Drag is boxed. Drag's boxed. I should have thrown the other one over the middle. All right, we'll take it. We just have to make sure we drill this. It's a 1-possession game. That is fine. That's all we need. 3rd and 3. This is a great chance to get a stop. Let's get him off the field right here. Oh, they took the slant. All right. We'll have another chance. It's just we had such a bad first half. Like, by the time I stepped in, we weren't in a great spot. All right, where's Merrill Jr.? This is the 93 speed user. I can get to about any ball with him. They're going to take that seam, or they're going to try to bomb us deep. Nice try. We should be picking that off all day. We'll take it with Huff, and I probably should not be trying to return this. Okay, I like this start that we've had to this rebuild. Win or lose right here. I really like the start that we've had. I wasn't expecting. Oh my gosh. Jake Garcia is making linebackers miss in the open field. I honestly did not expect that to work at all. Halfback angle route, not really open. We'll throw. Okay. There's the first. There's the first questionable read of the stream. I don't need to explain myself. We'll just take the loss. We'll take the loss. I thought he was going to keep running his route past the zones and he would have been gone. But instead, he decided to stop and wait for the pass to go straight to him. Oh, the Pirates are no longer undefeated. If I'm remembering right, it could have just been one of the worst reads I've ever seen. We have a deal breaker because of playing style. So I'm okay with this being a deal breaker. Players don't want to come there. Cool. I don't know how to control it with offensive linemen. I can do it for about anything else, but like it's a power dude, so he's going to want us to run the ball more, and we're just not a run-heavy team. What I'll do is I'll just check to make sure I guess the hard sell's right, and if I don't have the hard sell on a player, I'll go through, put it through. This is around weeks 3 and 4. I think that's when I do it every time. We're winning against Liberty, by the way. Yeah, we're going to beat Liberty. All we have to do is not mess up right here. The chrome helmets in the rain look so good. Wow. I mean, settle for 3. All they can do is tie it up. Ideally, we get a touchdown, and that does it. I don't like this RPO option, but the bubble is there. We'll take the bubble. Keep on going. We're down inside the 5. All right. Liberty's pretty much done. We've pretty much guaranteed that we're taking down the Flames. We're going to be improving to 3-1 this year. Beating Liberty was not something I thought we'd come around to. I shouldn't even throw it on 3rd down. I should probably be smart, but I think we have the seam right there. I really do. Oh, this is going to be such a hot read. That's placed well. There's a flag. Oh, no. You had 1 second to hold your block, and you had to cheat. You had to hold. Okay, great job right there. Now we're 100% running the ball. That was it right there. We had sealed our win over Liberty. Now we're giving them a chance to come back. Why is Liberty already at almost midfield? You have 10 seconds left. Surely they're not going to score. I knew they weren't running, and I still bit down on it. Come on. Throw it away. Okay, we're good. We're good. The player lit up. They got the animation under the player like they caught the ball. We're still leading on Jimmy. Jimmy is the most important player. Jaquez Cobb, Cobb is also going to be nice and crucial to keep around, but I need Jimmy more than anything else. All right, UTSA. Another conference game. We're coming off a win. Is this East Carolina team just goated? Okay, now it's 20-20, but we scored again. We're 4-1. East Carolina, the first time we win the American Championship, I'm instantly putting them in the SEC. There is no room for dominating the American. We're just throwing them straight to the SEC. I'm pairing them with either Tulane or Georgia Tech, one of the founding members. Glenn, buddy, you are a decent wide receiver, but you're not the 96 speedster. Neither is Ben Swearinger. All right, let's go ahead. Get into this Charlotte game. Hopefully we can go to 5-1. I mean, we are coasting with East Carolina. We're dominating again, though. East Carolina's getting nerfed. They're getting put in the SEC immediately. I didn't think we were this good. I thought we were going to struggle the first couple of seasons. We're 5-1. We know the schedule is going to be cake, but I actually really appreciate not having to play some of these. We have Jimmy Diablo. He is committed 96 speed. This is the most important recruit we're going to get. This is the most important player. We have him. Perfect. I think we're going to secure our win here on Zach Carden. We're on a bye week. We have a visit coming. Gilbert, we could get jumped on with Maryland. Wow. It almost makes more sense to just send the house. That is how bad these pitches are. I didn't realize our campus personality pitch was that bad. Yeah, we're gonna send the house. Sometimes it's better to do that. Yeah, Corey Teague's a bust. We don't need this tight end. We're gonna go after the 49th ranked player in the class. This is coming together nicely. All right, bye week. We should get some more commits. Zach Carden. Woo! Another 4-star. We have 2 of them now. We have 3 of them now. Gilbert Madrid chose us over Maryland. The kid is from Baltimore, and he chose us. And we're gonna probably beat Army. At the moment in our conference, we're 5-1. Memphis, North Texas, and Rice are all tied with us. Tulane is undefeated too. So maybe the American comes out a little bit tougher. We're not going to get our playing style up enough to get Anthony Cole, unfortunately. Cobb, we should still land. Sawyer, we're jumping up on. Oh, this is not good. I'm not sure if there's any 4-stars we can still target. Okay, we can get a defensive tackle. That's what we're doing. East Carolina is very limited at the moment in the players they can get. Is Army going to beat us? We have to play. We're going for 2. There is no reason we should lose to Army. We are 5-1 right now. Oh no. Pick it up. Okay, so we've now run the same play twice that has caused a turnover. Just get us the ball back. Oh gosh. We are not going to talk about that. We're going to act like it didn't happen. Why did the game just 2 the clock? We have no time left. Wait. Whoa. How did Army not score? What? This whole game was a mess. I'm not exactly sure how it happened, but we lost 14-7. They had it at the 10-yard line. What do you mean they didn't score? I got to pay more attention. I don't think our hard sells are going to be great for Corey Teague. We still have 60 hours to put on players. We're just going to keep expanding our recruiting board. These are all the 4-stars we can go after. All of our hours are pretty much accounted for now. Why is Temple beating us by 17? Is this the collapse? There is nothing I can do to hop in to save this game. Wait. Maybe there is. Now, is me hopping in down 10 with 2.5 minutes left going to save us? Probably not. But if that's cover 3, we're going to have a huge gain right here. It is man-to-man, but we have him beat. Come on. That's got to be a better throw. It was underthrown. We had him. We had him beat. We were gone. Oh, no. Jake Garcia's starting to sell us. He was so good to start the season. Okay. They're sticking with that cutting route. Wow. Okay. Yep. Never mind. We're lost. We had some garbage points at the end, but we got destroyed. I don't care if it says 21 points in the 4th quarter. That game was not a contest. Bond is gone no matter what. I made him the starter, and he is gone no matter what. Our 92 speed running back is gone. We're going to lose our favorite running back. We're getting deal breakers for championship contender now on these 4-stars, which makes sense. They've made it harder for smaller schools to get 4-stars. Good job, EA. You've made it tougher on me. It needed to be tougher. I think recruiting's in the best state it could possibly be in actually right now. But for the purpose of us continuing continuing to do well, I don't appreciate it at the moment. Like, this honestly might not even be worth hard selling on. We'll go with the soft sell too. If there's anything with pro potential, program tradition, playing time, no, I don't like that. We're just gonna do social media. Our school grades have gone down a lot since we started losing. Bye week, we'll get through it. We have landed Jaquez Cobb. This is important. From Draper, Utah. He's our future quarterback. I need to take another look at his stats. I know he's a gem. 84 speed is workable. 88 throw power is workable. It's all gonna depend on what his skill caps are. He might be the quarterback that wins us a championship, or he could just be a filler before we get a better one. That's what I'm thinking there. Right now in our conference, after that last loss, we're sitting at 5-3. We could still make the conference championship. It's just going to be a long shot. This is kind of how I expected the year to go. These past 2 losses have made some sense. One of them you could probably say is my fault. Other one, I don't know. We're not losing again. We can't lose another game. We're on a bad streak right now. We have to make sure we come out on top versus East Carolina at least, and there was nowhere to go. Great, we're attempting a field goal. I almost have to go quiet just to make sure I hit the field goals, but it doinks. It doinks off the post. Never mind. Didn't hit the field goal. That was not worth going quiet for. I was locked in too. I swore we had that. Okay, 4th and 1, we're getting the ball back. Here's the thing. If this is cover 1, Wright Jr. is gone. Like, there's no way around it. He is gone. It's cover 3 though, which is a little bit tricky. We're still going to pick it up. Thank goodness. It would be nice if we could make a bowl game. I think we're going to do that. Oh. Get out of there, Patterson. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm pretty sure like every receiver is a senior, so I can't get too excited. Kentucky should win, but South Carolina has a good freshman rusher. Ideally, I'd like to go like 7-5, 8-4 with ECU. If we somehow did make it to 9-3 and made the conference championship, that'd be cool, but not my expectation for year number 1. That's for sure. Oh no. Why was that ball floated like that? I hit bullet. Yeah, I've known. Oh no. He just got clamped right there. Come on. That was going to be a good pass too. I mean, we had the read. We're going to have that read again. The question is whether or not they give it to us, and they do. Okay, we're down to the 1. Sometimes me stepping in helps. Sometimes it hurts. This is one of those situations where it works. All right, here we go. I'm hurdling. Get into the end zone. We'll take the touchdown. Even if you're transferring out on us at the end of the year, as long as we have a good season, hit the gritty, we're going to be good. We're going to be good. All right. It's 4 verticals. We're all over that right there. We're going to get the sack. Come on. They're picking up the fumble. You're going to have like a 4th and 29. Come on, what is it? Are they going for it? 4th and 33 and the computer's going for it? You have all 3 of your timeouts. I guess it makes sense. I guess we're just going to protect the sticks, drop everybody back, and hope that they don't have something fluky happen. We're all over that ball right there. No, they dropped it. Okay. I thought they caught it. I don't know what happened there, but we didn't animate on the ball. It looked like they caught it. I should not have kept that. Okay, injury timeout too. The injury timeouts are so bad because now they just stop the clock without burning a timeout. They have the 2-minute warning still. This game's not completely over. They're playing the bubble, knocking it loose. Great. The clock would have stopped anyway. We've not won this one. We have not won this one. We have to pick it up. C means what? What do you mean? Okay, I guess you don't have to have field general unless Garcia has the field general ability. But like that guy, I think he has a chance of being a blitzer. I don't think this is the field general ability. I think it's just saying like the M's the mic, and then the guy that's on fire could be a blitzer. He's not, as you can see right here. I might have had a read, but we're just going to run for it. Come on. Give us the 4 first. Okay. This is a risky play call, but we're going to go for it on 4th and inches. If we pick this up, we've pretty much won the game. They're going to have to burn another timeout. Come on. Fullback dive. We'll take it. There we go. Did we just get the ball back? Yeah, we can take a knee. Finally. We get another win. We're going to 6-3. Still a better season than I thought we'd have no matter what. Even if we did lose a few of those games, this is much better than I thought it would go. Quincy Sawyer has committed to the team. We got another 4-star coming in. That's what I like to see. We also got Corey Teague, the tight end. He's a bust, but it's still a 4-star. And I think we're going to take down Tulsa too. I mean, they're 3-6. This shouldn't be too bad. We're 6-3 right now. Conference standings, the American Conference Championships, actually possible. All we have to do is win out and beat North Texas. They're coming up. But first we have to take care of Tulsa. Y'all have a good quarterback. LSU is not in a terrible position. This is another sack. It's also a fumble. The wide receiver room definitely needs improvement. I'm not seeing very much separation. One thing they did say was it would be hard to pick up like 3rd and longs in this game. So I am at least glad to see that's kind of true. If this is a blitz, we're ready. We might just have to get our running back. Oh my gosh. I'm recruiting offensive linemen. I've had enough. Give us the ball back again. 3rd and 5. We got to jump in. This is going to be a pass play though, right? Surely it's not a run. They are throwing the ball. And our man-to-man coverage just got beat. Great. We have 3 plays to stop them now. Okay, all you can really do in this situation is press, run commit, and shade underneath. We still gave up 6. Great. They're in field goal range. They can run out the rest of the clock. I cut back at the last second, but it was too late. Man, this was not a good performance at all. Yeah, they're gashing us again. There they go. Tulsa's winning. Well, our dreams of making the American Conference Championship have been shattered with this result. We can still have a good year, go 8-4. North Texas is probably going to shred us, though. 7-5 is more realistic. If we make a bowl game, that's still a great first season since we went 2-10 last year, but not what I was hoping for after our start, at least. Okay, Bond is still at a risk of transferring. We have Kevin Durant in the transfer portal, probably. Oh, gosh, yeah. We need to recruit some running backs, actually. I didn't realize how depleted we were about to be at that position. This is not good. We started going after these 4 stars late. We might still be able to get them. The deal breaker continues to pop up on some of these guys, though, and it's all because of championship contender. Our championship contender is going to keep going down unless we beat North Texas. That's just the harsh reality of the situation. So if we want to get some of those guys, we need it to keep going up. Running back wise, we got to find somebody. This guy's from Florida. He's going to be fast. Elusive backs and receiving backs are the best luck I've had. We can also use the transfer portal. Like, it's not completely dependent upon us signing someone now, but we're going to need a couple running backs definitely for the future. Wait, 95 speed from Florida. He's a gym. Oh my gosh. Derek Lumberg, buddy, I am going to go all in on you. I will put whatever I need to do into running backs. That's a huge get. Okay, we'll keep an eye on him. This is it right here. We can't make the conference championship now, but if we could at least win this game, we'd earn some respect back. They're on the 2-yard line. Oh, if we get a safety, that's game changing. All right, I'm ready to send the crib. We know what's coming. I've run commit up the middle. Get in there. Get in there. All right. 3rd and 1. I don't know if I should run commit again. I feel like the computer is dumb enough to hand it off, though. They are. Come on, give us the safety. No, he broke the tackle. No way they got the first. Okay, we're still getting the ball back. That is insane. Ragsdale just threw us off like it was nothing. Okay, here we go. No choke in this one. We need this to get our championship contender up. North Texas has had a good season. Jet touch pass is not as good as it once was, that's for sure. I'll take the field goal. I wasn't going to risk turning the ball over there. Is that wide? No, it's good. Hoosiers in now. So our starting quarterback got hurt. Great. Okay, we can get him off the field on 3rd down. Chandler Morris had a good first game. I know that for North Texas. What happened? Jake Garcia tore his labrum. He is to be decided. I'm not sure how long that's going to take. We're also missing one of our best rushers and our best receiver because of injuries. It would kind of make sense why we've been struggling recently if all those guys have been out to injury. Throw me that. I'm on the hitch. Come on. Throw it. Okay, they threw it away. I wanted the user pick. We'll take it. The question is, can we move the ball with a bunch of 70 overall wide receivers? If it's man-to-man coverage, I'm guessing not. If it's zone and the pass was half decent where it was supposed to be, yes. I'm missing Jake already. Come on, Hoosier. You can step up and run, right? Okay, you're slow too. That's not ideal for my playstyle. We're taking this drag or this running back. I'm literally just setting up to check down. I'm not even looking downfield in that situation. Come on. What we're going to do here is we're going to roll out, throw the playmaker, and we come down with it with Bond. That's why we can't have him transfer out. That's why we can't have him transfer out right there. Come on. 1st and 10. Tight end is very open, but their player underneath was going to get back to it and intercept it if I threw it, unfortunately. It didn't matter how open he was. I just know how the game works. I'm going for a deep play here, though. We had them beat, but it's a bad throw. Hoosier is selling. Hoosier's selling. I think we can just chew the clock after this play and get the win. All right, we're down the middle. Surely we don't blow this. Surely we're good right here. I wish they hadn't lost any games. They've called a timeout. Really? Oh, they're going to make us go through all 3 of their timeouts. Okay, come on. Another handoff. Keep on going. 3rd and 3. I'm going to sit on this screen so they don't call a timeout, and then I'm calling field goal. That is my workaround for this. Because if I do, they're just going to burn timeouts. They're going to try to ice us. Andrew Conrad, 91 kick power. That's good, too. I don't know how to do the kickoff glitch. The problem is a lot of sweats and gamers like that just ruin a great game. Like, who cares enough about winning to where they're figuring out the kickoff glitch? I don't know how to do it. At least we're taking down North Texas, and maybe they will remove it in the future. We are going to have a hard time finishing the year strong with a backup quarterback. I do know that, but we'll see. We'll see. Do we still have a chance to win the American? We do. Right now, we are in a 6-way tie for the American Conference Championship. This halfback, we have to land. His stats are so good, so that's going to be key. And then we can start to go after these 5 stars again, which is nice. This linebacker is a guarantee. I'm going to actually put points on them right now. Our last game of the regular season is against against Navy. We should win this one. We're the higher overall team and we're playing at home. If we somehow lose now, that might be the worst decision I've ever made, but it's not happening. All right, that gives us at least a chance at making the conference championship. It all depends on if North Texas wins or loses, though. We got Melvin Wilkins to commit. This is a gym 4-star tight end, top 50 prospect in the country. That target is going to be lethal for us. Season stat-wise, Jake Garcia actually wasn't that terrible. He didn't turn the ball over much. He threw for almost 3,000 yards. Rushing-wise, Bond is going to transfer out. It doesn't matter. He only rushed for about 500 yards. And then Winston Wright Jr., another deal breaker because of brand exposure. He's going to leave us too, which kind of stinks, but he's a senior. Never mind. I don't care. I think we're fine. I think we're fine for the future. Cam Rising won the Heisman. He didn't get injured. Shout out to him. He stayed healthy. Only 1 interception. Not that many touchdowns, but maybe he had some rushing ones too. Our bowl games against Virginia Tech. Oh boy, that's a tough matchup. They're ranked 14th in the country. We have an elite 96 speed wide receiver in season number 1. Oh, that's so broken. That is so broken. This is possibly the best receiver I've ever had because he's going to be so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe not the best receiver I've ever had, but like he's up there. He's up there. We have a star athlete at quarterback. Oh my gosh. This is actually the best way the recruiting class could have started. A star quarterback, a star strong safety, a star athlete. He's going to defensive lineman, and an elite 96 speed wide receiver. I don't think it could have been a better year 1, to be honest with you. If we beat Virginia Tech, that'll probably help out our school quite a bit. They average 35 points per game, but their overall is not much different. Oh no, Virginia Tech is exposing us right now. Oh no, we're getting destroyed. Hang on. We can't go out sorry like this. Actually, we're probably going to. Jake Garcia's out there though. Dang. We had such a good year too. I love all the helmet options we have here at ECU. Okay. Let's go ahead, pick up this 3rd and 7. We're going to try to come back. We still got plenty of time in this. We're going to... Actually, we don't. I'll go over the time on the stream. I don't care. I want to pull off a comeback. I want East Carolina to get the respect that they deserve. Wow. Offensive line? Hello? Hello, 74? Do I need to encourage you to transfer at the end of the season? Because what is this? Same for Gunn Jr. Maybe we're happy that Gunn Jr. is transferring out. Great blocking there, boys. Great blocking. What's crazy is people will complain that's in the game, and I get it. It can't... Whoa. He just got pressed so hard that his streak route got messed up. That was crazy. But anyway, people don't like how rushers just get in free like that. I watched it happen so many times this weekend. So it's like, it's realistic to college football. It's just frustrating to play with, especially if you're a worse team. Blocking assignments get missed so much. All right. 4th down. Bad throw. You know what? Put the fries in the bag, Jake Garcia. That's it. That's enough for you. Your season's over. We're starting the true freshman next year. Never mind. We're coming back. Never mind. We have come back in this game. All I did was sim, and we have come back in this game. We're down by 6 with 2 minutes left. Our corner route, though, just got completely boxed. Oh, no. I was going to say that Jake Garcia could join DJ Yunga Ungalei at McDonald's in the offseason, but no, he's still going to be out there for us. Come on. Let's pick up this 2nd and 10. Okay, we'll take the RPO. Come on. Midfield. The comeback's still on. We stopped winning the games pretty much. Oh, no. Okay, another spin move to get out of there. Keep on going. Stay behind the lineman. Oh, it's 4th and 3. This is it. Okay. We need 2 drags underneath. One of them should get open. We're going to laser this to our tight end, or we're going to... There we go. That's the concept. We're not lasering it to our tight end. We're taking the drag. There we go. Drives alive. Crossing route. Get the flag out. Okay, we have to hit him soon. What are we talking about, refs? No. I know you can't challenge a flag. I know that cannot happen. NFL tried it for a year. We have the advantage. Okay, maybe it was a terrible read. Let's be real. It could have been a terrible read, but he just ran to the ball. Okay, I should have waited a little bit longer. Run commit. We have 3 timeouts. Game's not over. Season's not over. Let's go, boys. Let's get in that gap. We're stuffing it, and they're breaking a tackle. Okay. It's not over. Was it a bad read? Probably. Should it have been picked, though? I don't think so. Come on. Shoot in that gap. Once again, 3rd down. We're fine. It does hurt. It does hurt quite a bit. But I think they're just going to hand this one off, actually. I've moved everybody down the way that we need to. They kept it with the option, though. Our corner missed Kyron Drones, and I guess we're going to find out whether or not they have a good enough kicker. I would have loved if we could have kept them back on like that 4th and 9, 4th and 10 area. Our corner just ran straight by Kyron. That's it. Okay. We will accept our loss to Virginia Tech. It was a good run. We have 18 seconds left to come back. Come on. We got to get into the end zone quick. If we get into the end zone quick, we might have to get out of bounds here. We can get the onside kick. It's not over. Season's not over, boys. This is our chance. I'm throwing that that route over there. No, I'm not. I'm throwing that. I'm throwing that. I'm stepping up, scrambling, hitting a button, panicking. We'll take it. A field goal. Yeah, we might as well kick the field goal. That means a field goal wins us the game. We're not going to get one in 8 seconds. Legacy comeback for Jake Garcia before he becomes a Nissan dealership car salesman. That's a terrible onside kick. Wait. They recovered it. Okay. Okay. Well, we respectably put up a great fight against the number 14 team in the country. Would it have been nice to win a bowl game year one? Absolutely. Was I expecting to? No. That's a good score, actually. Kyron Drones won them the game, getting them in field goal range with that run on 3rd down. We're up to an 80 overall, too. We've improved throughout the year. Who made the national championship? Oregon and Clemson. Okay, Clemson's not making the championship. Let's be real. If I see that they've won it, that would be quite the bounce back. All right. Who is it? Oregon's won their first championship. They normally do come out on top. UCF was a dark horse. They had a nice little run. We're pretty much just setting ourselves up for next stream, which is going to be next Wednesday at the same time. If you want to catch the Rebuild Live, you can do that right here. First link in the description. It's Wednesdays at 11 a.m., which I have no idea why it's that time. But since pretty much everybody's either at school, at work, or doing something else during that period, I will be uploading all of it to this channel. We're only losing 2 transfers. We have 4 persuasions, so we have a chance to get both of them to come back. I really want Javeus. I'm going to butcher it. I'm not even going to try. He's decided to stay. I need to learn how to say his name. We have a 92 speed sophomore running back on the team. We also got the right end to stay. So the only players that we're losing at the moment are these seniors. Revel's a good corner. It's going to stink that he's no longer with us, but I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to replace most of these starters anyway. Our overall should not drop from what it was. It should be at least a 78. This is the most important window as well. We have 900 hours to spend. You can do a lot in this full transfer portal period. You can make a class go from like out of the top 100 all the way up to top 50. It's not too hard. I think it's actually pretty simple. I'm going to mark this guy with just a 5-point thing just to know that we have him, but to keep an eye on him. We have him locked in no matter what. We also need to get this gem of a running back. I knew that would be big. I'm going to schedule these guys for visits week 1 too. Pretty much there's 3 transfers we can go after that are good. Outside of that, it doesn't really matter, but this would revamp our entire defensive back room. All of them are juniors, so they'd only be with us for 1 year, but they could be very high overall. I don't really need a linebacker. Cade Cunningham. Interesting. He's in the portal, but he didn't have enough time left. Do we put anything on these 3 stars? We've already competed so long for them that we might as well get them to commit, but we need to have points available by... Oh, I should have done the hard sell. No, I shouldn't have. Those pitches are terrible. Those pitches are all D, so you want to just send the house. We need to have points available to use by week 3 to start going after other 3 stars. Until then, we can just burn them on visits, and anything really. Anyone else I want to lock in right now? I guess we could just guarantee that this guy commits. I've added all these extra players because if we finish first on their board, that's all it's going to take for them to commit. So once we have hours available, if they're not being recruited by anybody else, we're just going to send the house on them until the final period. And as long as we have a lead when signing day hits, they're going to commit. That'll fill up the class with 3 stars and hopefully cover for any positions that we still had needs at. Levine's going to be a hard one to get to come to our school. Even with the extra hours, we're not coming back on Willie's, and I even had to visit there. At least we're leading for Blumberg. This is a key signing. Let's go ahead, hard sell him in. That's a guarantee. We're guaranteed to get Edmond. No one else is going after him. So I'm just going to note it with that little 5, but we know we're going to get him for sure. We don't necessarily need to be sending this much on Lyles either. Other schools aren't pursuing him as hard, so we can free up some hours. Remember, you just have to finish first. Alabama's going to give us a pain trying to get Caleb. I can't hard sell off of these interest right now. But one thing I do know is most of the time, a transfer is interested in coming to your school because of playing style, especially one like East Carolina. There is no reason that Caleb would want to come to East Carolina if our playing style wasn't there. So I can pair the playing style with either pro potential or playing time. These are the 2 to really guess between. I'm going to go playing time just because it is the higher up grade, but I'm also going to balance it out with a soft sell. And then we're going to schedule him for a visit too. For playing style, I'm going all in on playing style being the reason he's interested in East Carolina. And with that in mind, we should get the 4-star. We're going to have to do that for basically every 4-star prospect. It's not fun. It's not fun to have to just go out on a limb and guess that that's the reason they're interested in coming to your school, but it's your best odds at getting them when you don't know their grades. And that's something that most people don't normally talk about, which I don't know why, because it's the biggest advantage you can have. 2 more weeks left of recruiting. This will wrap up the entire year. Still have about 8 players wanting to transfer. Not the end of the world, not the end of the world. I hope that my strategy paid off. I didn't see a single committed screen. We must have guessed wrong on Willie's. Unfortunately, Auburn got him, or we just hit the signing day at the same time. Though, never mind, that's not one of the transfers. These are the transfers. We guessed right on Ransall. The strategy paid off right here. I told you, You just have to guess right, okay? We might not have guessed right here. No, we did. It's just going to be very hard to pull away. And we didn't guess right on this one, so that's going to cause Clemson to reach the finish line at the same time as us. So we went 2 for 3. There's still no guarantees that we're going to sign all these guys, but 2 for 3 is a lot better than it could have been. If you hit the finish line at the same time as the bigger schools, they're going to get the prospects, which makes it super hard to get some of these transfers. Texas A&M, for example, they're going to get Tony. They're going to get Tony. We've been sending the house on this 2-star, and now all of a sudden he wants to consider other schools. We need to change it up. Change it to the right pitch. I didn't think the 2-star would get pursued that hard. I personally don't even care if we land him. All right. That's a lock, 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 lock. Now we just have to lock up the rest of these guys. Locked, locked, locked. And we're good. So at the moment, we should get about 26, 28 targets. It'll just depend. I could have used extra hours to go after more 3-stars, but I'm okay with what we have. Caleb Ransall has committed. I told you all, the strategy paid off for at least one transfer. We've gotten another 4-star transfer. I'm pretty sure Clemson got the other one, though. We did get that 2-star, though. Yeah, Clemson stole a player from us. Wait, not Troy. Yeah, Syracuse stole a player from us, and so did Texas A&M. I guess that was expected. And it's a shame we didn't get this guy, but it's all good. We still got 2 4-stars. I wasn't expecting to get any of them. Oh no, we're gonna lose this 4-star right here. Pretty much left with this class. It's the final week. We're just trying to wrap things up. We could add some more 3-stars and try to get them at the last second. We could also go harder on guys like Boozer. Virginia Tech's gonna probably get him, but I'm not that too worried about any of these guys. We don't know how good they actually are, and you don't want to sign a bunch of like 60s. Okay, we got Edmond, we got Lyles, we got Van Horn. These are all of these 3-stars we went in for very late. We got Mustafa Blizzard over Virginia Tech. They were trying to take him. We got another quarterback, Kevin O'Brien. I mean, that's how you end a transfer portal window. There were a couple we weren't going to get. Oh, that wide receiver went to Virginia Tech. Never mind. Derek Blumberg is a star dev, 95 speed. That's a good start. Good start. We hadn't seen his dev yet. Unfortunately, short has normal. Anything else a big shock in here? Not really. Even like these 4-stars, not the best. But we signed 23 prospects. That's enough to finish us in the top 25, like I said we would get. First year with East Carolina, like 400 hours to spend. This is a very solid start to the rebuild. It looks like Caleb Ransall is going to be our best player. He's transferred in at an 86 overall. That's a very good transfer to pick up, but the rest of the roster is down to a 77. We'll see what happens after training results. We still have athletes to move around. If you get an agile athlete, this guy was a star dev. Theoretically, agile means put him on your offensive line. He has offensive line abilities. What you're going to notice is he jumps up a bunch in overall if I put him on our defense. Now, let me see how fast he is again, because we have a need at linebacker badly. 80 speed, 308 pounds. We should not be putting him as a left outside linebacker. I'm tempted to. I'm going to, but he's going to be very large there. And we're running a 3-3-5, so that we have a 308-pound guy sitting back in coverage. That might have to get changed around in the future. Deshaun Tiffin is the scrambling quarterback, right? Or is this just an extra guy we picked up? Cobb's a lower overall than Tiffin is. Interesting. Cobb is the guy with star dev as a QB. He looks like he'd be a better receiver, but we're still going to make him our QB. Same's going to go for Tiffin just to see how he progresses. Blumberg isn't going to start for us. I mean, we have some great true freshmen. He came in at a 67 with 95 speed. We're still going to start Bond for the next couple years, wide receiver wise. Jimmy might actually play for us. 96 speed as a freshman. He's an elite dev receiver. He's definitely starting in the slot. Rawls came in with 93. I mean, this class turned out really well. We need to move around a couple linemen because like we need a starting center. Oh, we need a starting right tackle too. We needed to recruit linemen better than I did. I didn't recruit as many linemen as I thought I did, unfortunately. Okay, our line is full. Defensive line is fine. We need defensive tackles though. He has the most weight. He's going to defensive tackle. And that actually makes me think that we should, instead of putting Zach Cardin there, we should just make him a defensive tackle. But that means we need another left outside linebacker because he weighs 308 pounds. We don't need him roaming around. We don't need a 308-pounder roaming around if we're being real. Also, I want to start Merrill Jr. So Wilson, you can go to another position. Cardin, you are now defensive tackle. Okay, we need to make one of these guys a right outside linebacker, actually. I feel like I sweat away in the offseason more than anything else because there's so much you can do. Ooh, this guy jumped 6 overall, is flipping his position. At corner, we're pretty covered. We need to make sure we recruit more of that next year. None of these free safeties can move over there. They're not that fast. Jeez, dude. We have a lot of safeties on this team. I'll actually move Nash over. He's 90 speed. Like, we have a lot of safeties. Gilbert Madrid, he's an elite dev. I guess he'll stay there. Actually, we're going to make Gilbert a free safety. They progress better than strong safeties. Don't ask me why they know that. I know this game on the back end way more than I should by now. He's going to progress a lot better as a free safety than a strong safety. It's just the way it'll go. Kick power. We have a senior kicker. Freshman punter. But yeah, the senior kicker, 91 kick power, solid. Let's get training results over with. That was a solid first year. Very solid first year. Putting a strong safety at corner shouldn't work the way it does, and he might not perform that well. I just leveled up 7 times because of player progression. 83, that's very solid. Bond is an 89 overall, but he wants to transfer. Oh, that's a huge jump. Oh my gosh. This is actually incredible. We have a solid roster going into this next season. Hoosiers jumped up as the best quarterback. I still don't want to play him, which is going to be a questionable decision. And then we have a free safety that's an 83. I did the right thing putting a lot of our points into the motivator tab, hiring motivator coordinators. That has panned out very well for this roster. I'll encourage players to transfer, and then we'll set up for season 2, and then we'll be done. But we'll get a better look at the roster and what we have in the future, because I don't want to forget to do it later on. And like when we start the next one, like when we start next week at 11, I want to be able to just get straight into it. We have too many quarterbacks, but that's fine. We need more running backs. Freshman receiver, 95 speed's not terrible. These juniors are just going to cut away at true freshmen getting minutes, get them off the team. I also want to be able to recruit more players at these positions. Like I don't need an 87, 88 speed guy. They're just not going to get open the way that we need them to. I will get rid of the junior too. Okay, we've cut all the receivers we can. Sophomore tight end, we have too many freshmen. Make that cut down. Linemen, we're not going to touch. We don't have enough of them. I want the freshmen to get onto the field so they progress. That's basically what I'm doing right now. Like, we want that freshman to play over this senior. It's a couple overalls difference. It's not going to hurt us. Wait, who's our best linebacker? Merrill? Perfect. 93 speed. We might end up redshirting both of these quarterbacks just because we have 2 really good options for this next year. Like, Hoosiers up to an 87. It would be delusional of me to start either of them until they improve for at least a season. Same thing's going to go for Derek Blumberg. He is 95 speed, but because we have a 91 overall running back, we're going to start Bond and just redshirt him so he can sit out and be with us by year number 6. This is a 6-year rebuild, so maybe we will just redshirt most of the true freshmen. I am going to start Jimmy. That is a given, but some of these other guys, they can go on the bench for a bit. But we're prepared for season number 2. This roster got a lot better. Our schedule going into the year, NC State, Coastal Carolina, and Clemson. I'm not going to change it from what they play in real life, but this is brutal. Not what I want to see. Season number 2 is going to be a tough one, but we have a good roster for it, and we also have 55 coach points to spend. We can start to build out a recruiting class next week. I will see you all at 11 again right here on the EA channel.